Beth and I are so grateful to God for another amazing year at Crossroads Tabernacle. Truly, Jesus is building His church, and the gates of hell are not prevailing against the work of His kingdom here in East Fort Worth. We have been so blessed this past year to witness countless answers to prayer, with many hundreds of people coming to Christ and being delivered and set free from the power of sin. The Bible says that Jesus came to seek and save the lost, to transform and change people's lives. And this passion to see lives changed has gripped the hearts of our people. Two people whose lives have been transformed by the power of Jesus Christ this past year are Edward Stewart and Dana LaHue.
4.5 years ago, I didn't want anything to do with God. At the age of 16, I was fighting, stealing stuff, robbing.
Well, I grew up without a dad, and my mom moved away and left me here my senior year in high school. Asia and I, we met in high school, and my junior year we had our first child. After that, I didn't really want a relationship with her. We quit talking, things just fell apart. I couldn't see myself with her. I used to tell my friends all the time, if Asia and I were to get back together, it would definitely take a miracle. And now here, we are 5 years later, and we are engaged, and we will soon be married. It is because of Jesus Christ came down and changed my heart.
We were lost and bound by addiction, dependent on the world.
Living together but apart.
I was about to go to jail, and I was really upset, and she said, you need to come to this church, Crossroads. And so I came and thought I was being a Christian, but didn't know what it was like to have a relationship with God. And
Now we know. The love here is a reflection of God's love.
This past summer, hundreds of Nazarene youth from churches across the nation joined us for our summer outreach we call Urban Encounter, where we go into the nearby apartments in East Fort Worth and do kids clubs with our PBJ bus ministry. At one of the PBJ outreaches, we met a young girl named Natasha, and she began to come to church on the PBJ bus. Tasha's mother, Dawn, began to come with her to church, and she gave her life to Christ. During our last summer vacation Bible school, Dawn was so excited to come and be a part that she brought 54 kids with her on the bus from her apartment. This past year, the Lord really put a burden on us to reach out and do more to win the lost in our city. In November, thousands were invited to our Thanksgiving outreach, where each family would receive a free turkey. Nearly 700 new people came to our services, and over 300 turkeys were given away. But the greatest report is that during the invitation, over 50 people came forward to receive Christ. At our third annual prayer conference, over 600 Nazarene pastors and leaders attended from over 25 states, and truly the Lord visited us with His presence in a mighty way. We were so blessed to have Pastor Michael and Maria Duraso from Christ Tabernacle. In this prayer conference, pastors and leaders are encouraged and equipped to make prayer the foundation of their churches. But beyond the times of teaching and preaching about prayer, this conference is a time for leaders to have a holy encounter with a holy God. We are so excited about our next prayer conference this October 23rd through the 25th. We believe God is awakening His church to the power of prayer, and that God is seeking to bring a real revival to the Church of the Nazarene. We would love to invite you to come.